right, Jesse on fire. Welcome back. So we're going to do this live stream right now because this attack that happened with Raja Jackson, Rampage Jackson's son at the pro wrestling event, pro wrestling event was so crazy. I'm going to show you. So if you haven't seen this yet, I'm going to show it to you. This is one of these rare occurrences where I actually just am going to assume that this is going to go yellow in terms of the yellow. So I'm just going to show you everything. I'm just going to show you all the videos and just throw, damn the torpedoes as far as YouTube is concerned. But I've got a lot of stuff to show you guys because the clip that's floating around is this short one right here that is on, like I first saw it on Instagram, but I just did a ton of digging here. I have both of the incidents that led up to this in advance, right? So like the first interaction with him and this guy, Syko, whatever his name is, the second interaction with them, the fight, except I also found a full version of like a full video of the fight. So it's not just this little short clip. It's like 5 minutes long. And it shows Rampage's son leaving after. So anyway, we're going to get right into it. We got a lot of stuff. I'm also going to show you guys this, because if you're like me, I imagine you probably thought to yourself, how good of an MMA fighter is he, dude? You know what I mean? Like, how good of an MMA fighter is he? Hey, Dubs, what's up, man? How are you? Dubs is one of my favorite streamers too. Someone asked me yesterday who my favorite people to stream with are, and I was like MMA. Anyway, I said it, and then afterwards when I watched it back, I was like, I forgot Dubs. Anyway, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Okay, so so we're gonna also look at his MMA fight, or two of his MMA fights, just to kind of, you see a guy go that crazy, and it's like, all right, I wonder what kind of, is he a good pro fighter or what? So, okay, let's jump into this thing. Now, I think maybe I will show you guys the attack itself first. And then I'll show you guys everything that actually led up to it. All right. So this is like the full video of the attack. There's something wrong with the audio. So I'm going to play it on mute, but you don't need you don't need to hear anything. You'll be able to, but this is totally unscripted, this part. So Rampage, or this part's scripted that he's supposed to come in there, but this is supposed to be like a pro wrestling thing. Like, that is so wild, man. And by the way, this guy right here, this wrestler, sign him up, dude, for whatever. Like, that is a big boy. Raja Jackson's a big boy and a actual professional fighter. And that wrestler handled him pretty good, dude. Handled him pretty good right there. And then watch, he headbutts him right here too. Oh, wait, did I miss that? He headbutted him at one point. I might have talked over it. But anyway, so this is like, wait. I'm sorry. He's a former vet with PTSD. Who is? Are you talking about Raja? Okay, so now before we move on, let me just say something and then I'll show you guys the rest of the video. Like, that level of response to the catalyst for this, which I'll show you in a second also, does not make sense at all. Like, doesn't make sense at all. You see a person do that to someone, you expect the reason for that to be something like the guy burned down your daughter's house or something, like, what on earth are you doing? Like, and here's the other thing too. It's never like a gangster move to keep smashing a guy once they're unconscious. Okay. Like, it's not like, that's not gangster. Like, if you want to kill a guy and you want to take the repercussions of that, kill the guy, at least like it's a thought out thing or whatever. But when you do that, you don't look tough. You look hysterical and out of control. Like, that's not a gangster look. Okay. It's also completely insane if you don't want to kill the guy. You know, if you don't want to kill the guy, then what the fuck are you doing? You're a pro fighter. You said, like, you're punching an unconscious guy as hard as you can 20 times in the face. Now, you know what else I noticed in that fight? Rampage's son has got fucking pillow hands for a dude of his size. Like that, like, you know, like when you first look at it, you're like, oh man, he's really fucking this dude up. And then you watch it back, you're all, because I could tell that the guy on the underside was going to be like okay. You know, like I could tell he was going to be all right, and he is okay. He's like in stable condition in the hospital. Now, I knew that from years of watching organized violence, and I could tell, you know, like when a guy's in really serious trouble of, like, you know, like where it's like, holy shit, this is a really, like the Bobby Green late stoppage at UFC Austin, when he fought Jalen Turner. That was way worse than this. And this is a guy who's not even provoked. He just any unprovoked attack. Okay, so let's okay, now I want to show you guys the original kind of catalyst for why this happened, and then we got some other stuff to look at too, and we'll read the story. All right, so this is what happened before the event, and this apparently was scripted. Okay, like the thing that's so hard to understand here is that it was scripted that Rampage's son was going to have this interaction with the guy that you're going to see right here, and then he would go into the ring and get his payback. But like somewhere from this is part of the show to Rampage's son goes into the ring, it's like, I forgot that this is not real, and now I need to like defend my honor forever or something, you know? And then, oh, I remember after this, I'll show you after he gets thrown out, like what he says.
Syko Stu. What, you don't know me? No. Yeah. He's not a worker, bro. I don't know. Yeah, who's that? Who's that? You don't sell it? No, he's not a worker, bro. What the? Hold on. I'm playing it. Nah. No, I know you will. We're good. I will him up, bro. I don't play that.
Okay, I can see exactly what kind of dude this. Okay, so this is the first time I've seen Rampage's son talk, except for after the fight or after he attacked him. Now I've got him pegged. I know exactly what kind of dude that he is. Like he's like he's one of those guys that it's kind of hard for him to like go at things directly in the time. And but then he's a steward, dude. If you guys, I'm sure everybody knows a guy like that, you know, where they're kind of like whatever. And then you could kind of see that like whatever they failed to address in the moment that they should have just addressed it head on is fucking eating them from the inside like battery acid, you know? And then they just explode. So anyway, what you heard right there though was the guy said Syko said, or like after he hits him, the guy's like, he's not a worker, dude. He's not a worker. And so what that means is that like Syko, he thinks that they're doing this wrestling bit, whatever. What the fuck are you talking about? That's what I'm doing right now. I told you there's 2 incidents. So check it out. This is it right here. So again, what you heard was him saying like, he's not a worker, which means the dude saw the camera. He assumed that they're filming a bit, and like clearly there's not that much organization. It's not like super scripted. So he's like, all right, let's make a clip here. And yeah. So then afterwards he goes and apologizes. Check this out.
You always think that we're working with you, like it's part of the storyline.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized you guys might not be able to hear that. Hang on, let me re-add it because I just got an alert. I just got an alert that my audio. Hang on for 1 second. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you guys should be able to hear this now.
He always think that we're working over here, like it's part of the storyline.
Just keep quiet. What kind of homo stuff?
Rampage. And so yeah. No, bro. Go ahead, Stu. It's all good. Because he always think it's a work.
No, it's already hot.
Good. Hey, it's gonna all work out, dude.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know.
I get it.
We're working out. He's gonna come out on the mat. I know you keep thinking we're working. We're always working.
I get it. Yeah. I get it now. Now you know
what I'm saying? Yeah. We're always working.
Yeah. So again, they thought, you know, like it apparently is some kind of like misunderstanding or something, right? Some kind of misunderstanding there. It seems like when it started, because there's no reason, like if they're doing a bit, there's no reason for them to go, hey, you know, we're always working. But the like to go from that interaction that we just watched to doing what he did it just doesn't even make sense. So now after you've seen that context, right? So like way later in the night, right? Like after he's stewed, because he's a stewer, like I said, and like even though he hand shook him, he's like, nah, I can't let that slide, dude. I got to get my get back. Dude. Like, this is literally the equivalent of like if it's like the equivalent of if, you know, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor and then we firebombed their entire country into ash, killing millions of women and children. Oh, wait a minute, we did do that. Yes. Like it's a what do you call it? Like an unmeasured response, you know? So here's the clip of him afterwards though. All right. So this is him like after he just got thrown out of this place.
Motherfuckers playing with me, bro. Real shit. One of them a bitch and fucking bit me. I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me and shit. Think I'm always playing and shit. Call me bitch and shit. Not no fucking bitch, bro. At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand up for my fucking self because I'm tired of everybody fucking playing with me, bro. Real shit.
Told you. So I'm saying, like this kind of thing, I'm never fucking wrong. Ever. Not ever. And like that is exactly what you're looking at. He's one of these guys that like can't deal with things directly at the time, and then it just builds and builds and builds. Like who are you talking to? You know what I mean? Like you're talking to what? The heir about something that happened hours ago that was a misunderstanding that the guy apologized for. And the guy's a fucking pro wrestler. Here's the other thing, dude. Okay. Here's the other thing. If you're Raja Jackson, you don't fight a guy like that, dude, Syko, whatever, you know, like you don't fight that guy. You're a professional fighter. There is no scenario where wait, hang on. If you think that this is a work, bro, like there's no way anybody, like, if you think that this is a work, I apologize to anybody who is in my chat. I'm not trying to be insulting to you directly, but you're a fucking retard. That is not fake. There is no scenario where that shit's fake. This is not fake. His reaction afterwards, they throw him out. The fucking guy, when the wrestler was breaking it up, he headbutted him, dude. He jumped and headbutted him. Like, it's not a fucking work, man. It's absurd. I think. Look at the punches, they said. Okay, here's the thing. This is what I was saying, is I was like, dude, this guy's got pillow hands. And then I went and watched his MMA fights, and he does. Like, he punches on here exactly like he fights in his MMA fights. I'll show you in a second, but hey, that's fake, dude. Oh, yeah, that's fake. What the fuck? Hey, serious work there, dude. Yeah, it's definitely a work. Definitely a work. Oh my God, dude. The only way that's a work is if Syko whatever was like, okay, in this bit, just go ahead and knock me out and then punch me in the face while I'm unconscious, like as many times as you want. You know? Like, this is so dumb, dude. The whole thing is a bit, including in the no, it's not, dude. No, it's not. Thank you for the super chat. It is not a bit. That's not a fucking bit, dude. There's no way that shit. If I mean, okay, I'll take it back. The only way that's a bit is if like Syko Steve is so fucking crazy that he was like, listen, man, when it comes down to it, just knock me out and then just basically go at me like you're trying to beat me to death while I'm unconscious. Now, am I going to say it's impossible that a wrestler is that stupid that would do that? Like, no, you know, no. But like, you're going on fucking timeout, you fucking weirdo. No N-bombs in my chat, dude. I should have just banned him, actually. But nonetheless, so, I mean, is it, yeah, again, it's possible that is, that it's a work. But it's, again, it's not a work. It just means that the dude, volunteered to get worked like, to get beaten half to death. These guys are all, I mean, the pro wrestlers are fucking nuts. Like, no, he didn't, dude. I just watched we watched it, dude. He did not, and honestly, even if he did call him the N-word, that's a fucking appropriate response. Like, what are you, fucking 5? Oh, that word is so hurtful that it's like, he said a word. So I beat him to death. You're all, what? Like that guy, like Syko Steve. He's going to jail. I agree. Rob Stoops. Like he's like the guy. I'm saying like you also need to consider who's talking to you, dude. Like this is like Syko Steve is not a person you take seriously enough to react like that, no matter what happened. You know what I mean? Like this guy's like, look at this guy, dude. Like, hey, this guy is a person who's a serious enough character that you're like, hey, I can't let him say a word to me. I am going to just pulverize his skull. It's like that guy is a non-threat, and he's like, this guy's IQ, Syko Steve, is probably 11, dude. This guy, if you asked him to take a fucking SAT test, he would probably score like 300. He's not smart enough for you to get mad. Like, you can't even get mad at a fucking retard like that if your girl isn't involved, you know? But anyway, so going back to this, so this is more afterwards.
Come on, man. We're leaving, man. We're walking away, bro. Let's not take it serious. Let's go. Come on, Roger. Let's go. Let's go, Roger. Let's go. Roger, let's go. Roger, I'm telling you, let's go. You listen to me. Listen to me, Roger. You need to listen to me right now, Roger. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You guys trying to jump me and shit.
Let's go.
You ain't gonna.
You guys tried to jump me and shit? Yes, you're right. The punches were super weak, and I understand why you might have thought it was a work because of that. But again, I'm going to show you Rampage's son's MMA fights, and that's how he punches. He's not a heavy-handed fighter, dude.
Do shit to me, bro.
Let's go,
you can't do shit to me. You can't fuck with me, bro.
Let's go.
You can't fuck with me.
Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Again, like, I'm not saying that no. The punches weren't super weak, like in terms of like he was definitely going full throttle. I'm saying for a professional fighter his size, he doesn't have heavy hands. That's all I'm saying. Wait. Oh, you're not clearly not super educated on shit. Okay. I haven't showed it in a long time. Don't make me fucking pull out the video of me maxing out the punching bag game, dude. Anywho, but you would never find out whether I punch harder than him or not because I don't fucking punch people. I don't like attack people like a fucking lunatic. Okay. If you ever see a video of me fighting a person like you can fucking rest assured there is a really good reason. Like there will never be like some question of why I fucking did it. Like it'll be like such an extreme scenario that you're like, okay, you know, someone hurt his kid, you know, someone was a direct threat at the time right before this happened. Like this shit is crazy. And here's like, this is what I was saying earlier about like, it's not gangster to do that. Like, are you, let's say that you're at some place where being a criminal is a completely normal scenario. Like, do you have more respect for a guy who can quietly look you in the face and just kind of with his head be like, you can go. And the people know like he's allowing you to leave now, or the fucking lunatic that you think like maybe not might take something you say wrong. And then he's just going to like stab you to death. Like that guy's a fucking weirdo. You're like, okay, yeah, it's cool. You're dangerous, but like, you're like psycho weirdo dangerous. Okay. The ability to control your emotions is literally the definition of what people should aspire to. Okay. Like the ability to think about fighting and then think it down and be like, this is not a good idea right now, or this is inappropriate. There's no reason for me to fight right now. This is, or especially, this is an unworthy opponent. I mean, unless people think about like fighting different than I do. Like the way I think about it is like, you have three reasons that you ever fight. One is an imminent threat. Two is the guy did something so crazy that it just demands demands a response. And for me, that would only be someone like hurts my family, harasses, like something fucked up that had to do with my family, you know, or, you know, it's like somebody challenged you to a point that you're like, I can't accept this. Like I can't live with myself if I accept this. But then once you've decided that that's the case, like I can't allow someone to do this with me, then you have to be conscious of what's your response going to be. Like, because going 100% full ham on an unworthy opponent is not fucking gangster. That's just weird. Like to me, because the whole point of fighting is like to like punk a person. It's like guy throws a beer in your face. You're like, I'm not going to let some fucking guy get away with that. But if I look at the guy and I'm like, we could fight 10,000 times, I'm going to win 10,000 times. I'm not going to fucking beat the shit out of the guy. I'm going to slap him. I'll fucking slap him and humiliate him. And then boom, I win. Like, I'm not trying to fucking hospitalize people. You know what I mean? He's going to go to jail. He's going to go to jail. Okay, so check this out. So this is but he actually has a knockout win in MMA. So I want to show you guys that so you can see even in his knockout win, he just got like, it's like a punch got through that the guy didn't see. It's not even like a heavy punch.
That team body shot, but obviously his father's been a huge influence on him, and you could talk to that about your daughter who's coming up and through. It's so exciting to see similar styles come through, right? With
it is. You know, my daughter's everything that I, have skill-wise, but another great.
Oh my goodness, big knockout. Look at Maracha, look at the stoppage. Will he get this in round one? He's done it here in Memphis City. Rashad Jackson gets the win. Wow, Frank.
Yeah, so that's do you know what I mean? Like that's not like an Ilya Topuria. Like there are guys who have nuclear power. Like anybody who's big and athletic and knows how to move a little bit, like they're going to be able to like hit things hard enough to hurt them. But like, you know what I actually came to the realization of recently is I think that if you looked at like people who have like heavy punches in a lot of cases are people who play baseball or football, like something where they had a sport where they were throwing things as hard as they could. Because like from a super young, like I played baseball, like that's, I played baseball and I watched 100 million Mike Tyson videos growing up. And so like, I think that's honestly like, if I really try to track back, like how I learned to fucking smash things really hard with a punch. And then with kicks, I can kick shit real hard too. And that's because I played soccer. I played soccer forever. And so like, like when I started training Muay Thai kickboxing, it was like all they had to do was teach me the specific technique of how to throw a round kick, which you could give me like, basically 2 to 3 technique tips. And then boom, I am going to fucking tattoo the bag or an opponent because I've been playing soccer my entire life, learning to control kicks, kick things as hard as I can. It's like, it's not rocket science, So my guess is this dude did not play baseball, Yeah, but like, hold on, there was something else I was going to show you. Now, this was his first fight that he lost, and this fight was brutal to watch. Boring as fuck. Boring. I'm not even going to make you guys watch it because it was so weird. But here, hang on. So let me just go back here to don't fuck with me. So I wonder if Syko Stu is like and then Rampage has a statement out. So here, let me go here. I forgot I didn't even read you guys the article. So he went beast mode during a match Saturday night. Who is writing this, dude? Literally, I can tell a person's level of experience with violence from just it, like a sentence like that. It's like, oh, none, like, oh, you have no experience with violence. Okay. Anybody who knows, like anyone who has any experience is like, dude, going beast mode is like a fucking term that you use for like a person, performing at a high level, whether in fighting or fucking sports. It's like, this was a psychopathic attack. Okay. Like this, I don't know. Like, it's like going beast mode. What the fuck are you talking about? He almost killed this fucking guy, violently attacking his competitor with blows to the head despite him already being knocked out. The disturbing footage from the event's kick live stream shows the victim, Stuart Smith, whose ring name is Syko Stu, being slammed to the ground, a move that seemingly knocked him out cold. Then he mounts his unresponsive body and delivers hit after hit until he's pulled off. That's the other thing too, dude. That's the other thing. Normally, if you like at least when I've been present for street fights and stuff, like most of the time, if a guy really like starts to win like heavily, then people go and intervene and they'll pull him off. But like this, I cannot relate to fucking punching an unconscious opponent 1,000 times. Like I don't, that does not make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. Rampage said, here you go. Rampage said, I want to clear up the misinformation about my son Raja. I've been confirmed that the wrestler Stuart Smith, aka Syko Stu, is awake and stable. Raja was unexpectedly hit in the side of the head by him moments before Smith's match. Raja was told that he could get his payback in the ring. I thought it was part of the show. It was bad judgment and a work that went wrong. Raja is an MMA fighter, not a pro wrestler, and had no business involved in an event like this. I don't condone my son's actions at all. He suffered a concussion from sparring only days ago and had no business doing anything remotely close to physical contact. As a father, I'm deeply concerned with his health and the well-being of Mr. Smith. That being said, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to kick for the situation. Now, that is a fucking great statement, first of all, and there is a 0% chance that Rampage fucking wrote that. Like 0% chance that Rampage fucking wrote that, unless he fucking plugged it into ChatGPT, because this is like professional PR level response. Like this screams professional PR, or or it's like, what do you call it? Or he has like a good friend who is in PR or is exceptional at this, because this is as good of a response as you could possibly give if you're Rampage. And if you really want to see how high level this fucking PR is, look at this. See this right here? This typo, fucking on purpose, guaranteed, to make it seem like he wrote it. Would be my guess. Really, really impressive. He added that he's deeply concerned with his son's health, and Syko's adding, I'm very upset that any of this happened, but my main concern now is that Mr. Smith will make a speedy recovery. I apologize on his behalf and to kick for the situation. So I read actually, I read that he had gotten arrested, but that could have been like bullshit clickbait. Hang on. Let's see. Okay. Breaks. Again, you know, like the life-threatening attack, he's in stable condition. And I will just reiterate, I could tell that he was not going to like die. I can't explain it. I can't explain it more than that. I'm sure lots of you guys probably felt similar. Just like, you know, if you're a huge MMA person, like we're very conditioned to seeing people get punched, you know, and like I could tell when someone really gets fucking posterized. We all know Jesse is AI. That's funny, dude. You know what's really funny is that OBS, the software that I use when I record videos, did an update, and it every once in a while glitches out and makes it look. And I'm like, people are gonna think I'm like a fucking make believe person. Yep. This is the best take, guys. This is the take. Y'all just racist. Listen, I know that the way I know they couldn't wake him up. Dude, that makes perfect sense. Like he got punched a million times. But that's not like that uncommon. That's what I always say about going to UFC events. It's like UFC is exceptional at not showing the genuine aftermath of stoppage, like knockout stoppages in the because the camera only shows the winner. They very intentionally do not show the guy who got knocked out like during that period where they're like recovering or whatever. And if you've been there in person, it's fucking scary sometimes. Like it takes a long time for them to get up. I was there when Michael Chandler knocked out Tony Ferguson with the front kick, bro. I seriously was like, he might be dead, dude, for real. Like he for real might be dead with that knockout. And another one that like people would not expect, I don't think, is like when Izzy knocked out Alex Pereira. Like it's a great knockout, but I don't think anybody's looked at it from the television replay and thought like, wow, that's an absolutely devastating knockout. Like, but that was in the front row. I showed a video. I had a cell phone video that I showed everybody after. It was like, Pereira was so fucked up after that knockout. It took him forever to wake him up. And like probably 5 minutes after the fight, he was still sitting there and like, he like no idea where he was. And it was like, that was, but again, everybody's got to stick up for Raja. Jesus, guys. Like, listen, let me, as someone who's had a full cold can of beer launched at their head once, I know for a fact Raja took a prop can. Rampage did say he's saving bail for Raja. Oh. Took a full beer launched at their face. Yeah, that did look like a prop can. You're right. Actually, you're right. I didn't even think about that, but you're right. Now thinking about it. But like, wait, what? Oh my God, I lost my train of thought. Damn it. What the fuck was I talking about? I actually had like I had something I was like an important point to make, for God's sake. It's very unlike me. Normally I can tangent and then come right back to it. This seems important enough that I'm going to pull up my own fucking stream and go back and be like, what was I talking about? Anyway, but hang on. What were we talking? Like, hang on. So life-threatening attack, Syko Stu. Yeah, I don't know. All right. So, okay. So here we go. He's awake and stable. Oh no, that's the same statement. Dude, I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, if he doesn't get arrested, like why, like what prompts an arrest? You know, like what, if that doesn't prompt an arrest, what does? Managing Vanderlei Silva doing the same thing? Yeah, I know. No, he hasn't gotten arrested yet. Yeah, a prime Vanderlei doing that, bruh. I did. Well, I haven't. Yeah, I have not. My Alpha Brain is Gabrielle's nootropic drink that I have literally promoted 1,000 times on the channel. There's a link in the description. That shit is Alpha Brain times 10. But you are correct. I literally woke up, looked at my phone. I literally opened Instagram. I don't know why. I usually don't even go to Instagram first thing in the morning, but like I woke up, looked at Instagram, and it was like, and the very first thing was this clip. And then I had a dude email me, another dude email me, and then Ben Askren tweet about it immediately afterwards. I was like, okay, I gotta go fucking live. You know? Oh, I'm sorry. I remember exactly what I was talking about. Thank God. Because this actually was important. This was important. I knew it. I was like, dude, I actually had a fucking important point to make. And then I'm like, what could I have possibly thought was important? Here's my point. Okay. Like the people I've seen in the chat who are defending Raja, like are making this some kind of fucking black thing. Okay. I cannot stress this enough. I assume that anybody who knows my story or knows me at all well enough knows, like, dude, I fucking love my black friends. Okay. But I'm going to give you some advice. If your instinct as a black guy is to just defend Raja because he's black, it's like, this is not that's not good strategy. Okay. That's not good strategy. Okay. You're not doing what you think you're doing. Like you're trying to align yourself with him just because he's black. And you're like, we're constantly getting fucking attacked, dude. So like anytime a black guy gets attacked, I got to have his back. It's like, no, dude. No, what you're actually doing is making dumbbells who don't actually understand why your position is the way that you know what it is. Like generally speaking, I think that when black guys or black people in general automatically defend a black person involved in a thing, it's because their whole life they felt like fucking people are constantly attacking their group. And so they're like, we got to always have each other's back. I totally understand that. Most people won't. Okay. So what you're actually saying to the public, or what they're going to like have communicated to them, is that you condone behavior like this. And what's that going to do for a fucking dumbbell who doesn't understand anything? They're going to think of the entire community that way. Don't defend shit like this. It's not a good look. You're doing the opposite of what you think you're doing. Just say he's fucking crazy. You know, this is a crazy move that he did, and it's bad look. Don't defend it just because he's black. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Anyway, all right, I got to jump. You guys are the best. Love you guys. Bye-bye.